Hello, and today on The Killing Fields, we are out here in this beautiful April day, and we have gathered the very rare Emojicus syphilis. These are very rare creatures, and they're used for many uses. Their face, in particular, their back isn't as useful, or their shell. The face is more useful. So, today I'll be showing you how to prepare these delicious delicacies very well. Alright, so first, what you have to do is unzip it, make sure you can get the insides, and it is now deceased. You have opened its insides. Now first, you must remove the organs. Just bunch them up like so, and gather them all in one place. That is all of them. And just rip. Now those can be discarded. Then there may be some remaining behind felt or other material. Just rip those out. But this part isn't exactly important. You just need to get these out of the way. So that's out of the way. Now take a tool, preferably a knife, and begin cutting along this parallel line right here. You may need someone to help stress it, but should be able to get a nice cut on this. You just cut along the parallel like so. And just like that. Nope. Get a little more. You just and there we have it. It is now separated from its lower half, and let's clear out the rest of these organs here, as they are a nuisance to chefs, and they pay top dollar for already gutted ones. If you are in the business of selling, it's very important you know this. Like so, just keep cutting the organs until they're all removed. And you will want to gut this, but this section right here, the padding on the inside, this is the meat. This is the juicy part right here. So this is what they're actually after. This skin, while tasty fried, offers no value raw. This meat is what we're after. So this can also be discarded. As said before, the face meat is much better than the back meat, so this is what you're after. For this size, and about quarter of a pound, this will go for about $3,000 if you sell it to the right person. All right, that's about it. Oh, you stopped. Oh, all right. As I previously stated, these will go about $3,000. Now, the person I personally sell to is Chef Brandon here in Ohio. He's a very nice chef. He works tirelessly. His meals are delicious. I severely recommend the restaurant. But if you're looking to sell, he's the man to sell to. He pays top dollar, and yeah, that's about it. Have a good day. Today on In the Field, we have been spotted by this rare Minionus saccophilus, and he is right there hiding behind the tree. I'm sure you can see him. He is a very rare specimen as well. They go for about $30 each, but they're very rare and tasty. Many of them are bred in captivity, so you know that there are lots, but the wild ones taste much better. Now let's go capture it. At the okay. At the moment, he seems to be stuck in the tree, so very easy for the taking. Now, there may be a nest nearby, but we shall look for that after. So, to correctly prepare the Minionus saccophilus, then we must first remove their it doesn't have feelings. So we gotta remove their overalls to the best of our ability. So,
want me to help out, sir?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
Sometimes they are very strong on them. Yeah, sometimes you may need a knife.
Fold it.
Sometimes you may need to have a tool to cut with. So, now, down here, the overalls are actually stuck to their skin, so it will feel pain, but it doesn't scream, so no moral implications here. Now, their arm is connected and there's meat in there. You're going to want to get all of that out. That is top dollar right there. So, what you want to do is stick the knife in there, cut a good way down, and then pull Just like that. Okay.
Yummy.
Then just start taking all of the meat out. Just get it all out. Dump it wherever. It won't get dirty. You can clean it. Then take all of its meat. This is worth $30 a pound, as I said. Still quite good. Look at all that. As you can see, when you take all the meat out, it starts to turn into this sort of husk right here. It's becoming definitely a lot emptier. But, do not fret, this is normal. So at this stage, it is still technically alive. While it may not be screaming or begging for you to stop, it is still quite alive. Now, you just want to power through the thoughts of moral injustice and take all of the meat out. Like, oh, that's some good meat right there. Whew. Whoever eats this, I'm jealous of. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, because it is still alive, you're going to want to kill it so that it doesn't go home and tell anybody else about you, so you can sneak up on them better. Now, make sure you get all the arm meat. There we go.
Rip it in half.
To properly kill it, you do have to rip it in half, correct? Now, I'd like for you to hold an arm. Now pulling it might work for some people, but it's more painful if you just kill it like this, from the crotch up, because that's where the main pain receptors are, and a lot more fun to watch. And he's still alive. Let's give him one last goodbye. You will be eaten by a middle-class American, you bitch. And now he's fully dead. He's been executed for meat. Alright, now that we've collected his meat, oh, actually, it seems to be a her. This is a mother. That means that somewhere nearby there may be a nest of sorts. Now, to properly look for a nest, most of them lay them in simple geometric forms like a circle, a triangle, a square, maybe a rhombus or something, but they are common. If it was found over here, it should be in this surrounding area, only around like 23 yards.
Oh, look, I found it.
Let's see, that could be that could be a poisonous one. Let me check. Nope, this is a circle arrangement, so this is a, yes, that is a Miniscalosis.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fresh egg, uncracked, so it is a fresh one. Let's just... No, it is a crack. Oh yeah, that is a fresh one. Baby, if you will. Now, it seems to be happy for now. Let's change that. Alright, so you can just discard the eggshell. They go for a little bit to egg collectors, but it's not worth the trouble. Now, you're going to want to kill these ones swiftly because they do tend to bite. So what you want to do is just grab it by the eye socket and just twist it and twist it and twist it and twist it some more until you can get a good tear going. And then lift up this flap right here. You want to keep your thumb there. Grab a tool. Make an incision in the eye socket. And just cut until it comes loose. It shouldn't take very long, as these are very weaker creatures as they are very young. But sometimes they may be a hassle. Like this one right here, it's a very newborn, so a bit tougher skin. They get softer as they grow older, but for now, cut the strings. And if you can't get the flap up and stab it, then you could just cut it off like so, under the flap. And again, they do have a very hard piece of cartilage inside, so remember that you might dull your knife cutting in there, so be careful if you want to keep it nice and sharp. And just like that, it's still alive. You have to completely detach the eyeball from the body in order to kill it. But if you kill it, then it sends nerve waves through all the meat and makes it horrible tasting. So you want to keep it alive until you're finished harvesting all of the flesh inside of it. It makes it taste much better, trust me. And now, just with the adult one as mother, you make sure to take all of the fluff out of the feet, the arms, everything. It just adds more money to your wallet, you know. Okay, now, like I said, to properly kill this one, you just have to pull this eye off, so would you like to do the honors, Mr. Cameraman?
Sure.
Yes, bit of meat. Here,
Pull it out.
just rip it. Rip it. Good. Right here is a very fine specimen. This is the eyeball of their young. It is worth, well, it's not worth a whole lot, like 300 for the whole thing like this. However, it is a beautiful souvenir to hang up on your wall as a trophy of your victory over these foul creatures. They don't taste very well. That's why we have their delicious, delicious meat when sauteed in the pan. It's amazing. Now, let's see the remains. These remains, they have a tendency to reanimate. So what you're going to want to do is burn them alive. Well, not alive, but burn them so they don't come back alive. And then you'll be completely safe from the Amethicus ithacus bedivus. And, you know, you will not suffer any physical harm. Only these things will.
Oh my god, it's on fire.
Wow, it's almost like that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That one's also burning, so we have double. It didn't get put out, even though I flailed it trying to get it unstuck from my Band-Aid. But, alright.